Nation of Fitin10, it is day 11. And I'm really happy because I've got some more feedback. But I still don't have feedback from everybody. So this is the first week. Like normally this happens, like we start to see a drop off in feedback week 4, week 5, which still isn't okay. But I mean, to not get it in week 1, come on, you guys. If you have not sent me your feedback, please. I sent you. I posted. Well, I did send you the link in your numbers on Saturday. But I also posted it in Slack. Okay, www.trainonmain.com/Fitin10 check-in, all one word. Again, it's just trainonmain.com/Fitin10 check-in, all one word. Okay. All right, let's get to more questions here. So, when weighing out butternut squash, it made. So this is just continuing from yesterday's questions. This is from the same person. Very good questions, by the way. When weighing my butternut squash, it made sense to use grams. But holy heck, there's a lot of raw squash to make up a serving. 400 grams only had 47 carbs. 47. I'm assuming you mean 47 grams carbs. Is this accurate? Yeah, because it's just not very carb dense. Squash is not very carb dense. It's a great, quote, dieting food because there's a lot of volume that comes along with it without the calories. So it's a great filler. So why is this? Why is it so low in carbs? I mean, it's like just over 10% carbs in terms of weight. This is because it's a lot of water. It's got a lot of water in it, as do most vegetables. Okay, so yes, this is totally normal. I actually used to have a lot of this when I was dieting for my shows because my calories were, they weren't that low. They got down to, my calories got as low as 2,500. But when you combine that with, low body fat and everything else, it all adds up. And also, I just want to say one thing. You said it makes sense to use grams when weighing butternut squash. You can use anything, whatever. Listen, if grams make sense to you more so, then keep using it. But you could use ounces. It's fine too. Like I said, whatever you want. Again, ounces are just blocks of essentially 28 grams, right? Every ounce is just 28 grams. So for proteins, I get the conversion. Ounces is the best way to measure. I'm still not confident about carbs. A bit more guidance is welcome. Yeah, so I mean, this doesn't apply just to carbs, and I'm not sure if this is going to provide you with more help. But like I said, everything's got different macronutrient densities, right? So I know I kind of went through this in a bit of detail yesterday, and I know you wrote me this before that video, so hopefully that did help you. But yeah, just be aware of this, right? You're gonna find some foods that are just like, you're like, holy crap, there's all this stuff and there's not very much, carbs, and it's primarily a carb source in terms of macronutrients. There are a lot of foods out there that by weight are a lot of water, right? Like watermelon, right? That would be another example. Is there anything you'd like me to cover in this week's video series? Yes, the carbs above, please. I'm not new to macros, but for me, I feel like something is missing and not yet confident what this is. All right. So just actually going back to a bit more guidance is welcome. If yesterday's video didn't help you, then please just let me know. But if you can let me know specifically what you need more help with, I feel like it's with the different densities of different types of foods, macronutrient density, that is. But if it's not, then please let me know, okay? But yeah, if you could just clarify what you need help with, and I'm more than happy to do that. Yes, the carbs above. Okay, sorry, I read that. Can we eat Mary's crackers to get in the carbs, as there's a lot to eat and may not have anything cooked on hand? What are Mary's crackers? Let's take a quick look here. Mary's crackers. Okay, Mary's crackers. Let's see what's in them. Brown rice, quinoa, flax seeds, sesame seeds, tamari, or tamari, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Water, soybeans, salt, vinegar, and okay, so that's what tamari is, and then sea salt. Yeah, I don't really see an issue with this, especially when we look at like when you're looking at foods and the ingredients, you want to look at like the first, 3 or 4 or 5 ingredients. Those are going to be, sometimes it's just the first ingredient. It depends on what it is, but the point is, ingredients always go in order of most to least, right? So we got things like brown rice, quinoa, flaxseed, sesame seeds. I mean, there's really nothing here that I could complain about, to be honest with you. So yeah, this looks like a great choice. I realized that so this is actually a great example of, did this food go through some processing, or is this a processed food? Yeah, it's processed food. Is it a bad food? I don't think so. I can't see why. I mean, are you okay to eat brown rice? Yes. Are you okay to eat quinoa? Yes. Are you okay to eat flax seeds? Yes. Sesame seeds? Yes. Soybean, salt, this type of thing, it's all fine. So I have no problem with this. I don't see any other additives here. So not all processed foods are, I don't want to say good or bad, but let's just say acceptable or unacceptable. Okay. So in this case, it's totally acceptable. All right. All right. Let's see here. More questions. Thank you for your ongoing guidance. You're welcome. All right, let's see if can I rattle off at 7.5 minutes? Okay. Let's get a message of the day. And then I'll make this video shorter, and then I'll start fresh tomorrow. Okay. Here is today's message. You get back exactly what you put in. You get back exactly what you put in. All right. There is the odd anomaly. The person out there who might have some kind of metabolic issue, but this is the exception. Most of you are all on a level playing field, more or less. All right, so you will get back exactly what you put in. If you put in more effort, this will show through. Okay, and I cannot stress to you how important this is when it comes to especially diet, right? Like I said way back when, if you were in my presentation, maybe you weren't in my presentation, but I'm sure you're at the tutorial, or you've been in my challenges before. You hear me say this all the time. The exercise is the easy part. You just have to execute that. The diet is harder. You just have to execute that too, but it's planning and preparing, and it's an everyday thing, and it's morning, noon, and night, and but you will get back exactly what you put in. If you work on getting your numbers as close as you can, you will do very well in this challenge, okay? You will do very well in this challenge. And you do the exercise, of course, too, okay? And, and as a reminder on that, I just want to say one thing. That doesn't mean you get all your numbers exactly right, and then you can add on some things to that, because people have done that before, too. I know it sounds ridiculous, but people have done that before. So, they get all their numbers, or they get very close to their numbers, but then they just don't include other things that they ate too. So don't do that, right? That's you can't trick the system, right? You can't trick your body. So, all right. So I'll say it one more time. You get back exactly what you put in. All right. Positive energy, positive vibes, believe in yourself, and for the love of God. Give some gratitude, and I'll talk to you all very soon. See you guys.